night, Louis. This is George Carlin. First, let me say there's nothing that I can do for you or your career. That being said, I just want you to know that I think you're really, really funny. I think the work you do is terrific. And anytime you have like some sort of a thing, like a CD or a tape you've got or anything else you'd like to pass along to me, my friends really like to laugh and they'd love to hear you. And that got me through like 5 years. And it got my mother to shut up.
Does your parents, they read the new book and did they enjoy it?
My parents read the book, and my father said he was disappointed there weren't any pictures of him this time. And my mother said, it's really good. Boy, are you in trouble.
Who's your favorite comic?
My favorite comic? I don't really have a favorite. There are a lot I like. Kathleen Madigan, to me, is really, if you really want a great discovery, she's like maybe the funniest person in America, bar none. It's beyond woman comic. She works on the show I do, and I've known her for 20 years, and I don't know of anybody funnier. Or John Bowman, who opens for me, who's really terrific. Or Dom Irera, who I just saw. He's got a show. This is how crazy this business is. They won't put him on my show because he's on a show. His show is on Comcast, the Comcast network, and he plays a judge. And comics actually defend real people in a courtroom where he's the judge. And Comedy Central won't let him be on my show because he's a judge. And he's a comic. And I can't be on his show because it's like nuts. But Dom is really terrific, and of course I love David Tell, who's going to be, he's going to do the Gong Show, which is maybe a perfect match. And then there's, I love Mitch Hedberg, who I got to work with. He was great. And there are a lot of really, there's a ton of really good people out there, you know. There's, I've been lucky enough to work with a lot. The guys I have on my show, I think they're really good. And I find it odd. I get a lot of emails about my show in terms of the people I have on the show that are performing, who are people that I think are terrific, and the people write in and go, well, they're not as good as you are. And they don't like, and people don't like them. And I thought, well, I think, what do you want? Why do you think I'm doing the show? If you think I'm funny, you got to think they're funny. And I just find that odd that they don't, and it's irritating. Oh.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, I have a statement. You are absolutely the funniest person in the world. To me.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, the first time I ever saw you, I was just searching, and I happened to see you, and you were swearing, so I stopped and listened, and I want to tell you something. I was laughing so hard that I was physically hurting, and I had to stop laughing, just lay in my bed and scream. This is the God's honest truth. And are you as funny off stage?
Am I as funny off stage as I am on stage?
Are you funny?
I'm just basically funny.
Oh,
But I don't yell as much, and I take more naps. I did actually have someone one night in an audience in Chicago who sounded like I don't even know how to describe it, like a turbine, something like one of these engines that goes around like this, and it was like, and it just kept going and going for 10 minutes, and they had to take her out.
Oh, I'm telling you, that happened to me. It was like I really had to stop laughing. I literally, my ribs, my chest, and I just lay there, and every time I would turn out, I'd scream.
It's a hell of a thing I've done to you. Yeah, that's what a comic wants to hear. Yeah.
Oswald always beat Greg Giraldo on the show.
on the show, will Patton Oswalt always beat Greg Giraldo? Today we had an interesting case where it's, I'm still trying to figure out if I'm just going to make Greg continue to lose. He did 5 shows last year. He lost every case, and a lot of it was just because he went to Harvard, and he actually graduated Harvard with a law degree. And the fact that he graduated Harvard with a law degree and became a comic makes me sick. And I know it probably makes his family sick. So to punish him, I have him lose every time. And I do it to prove that Harvard was a piece of shit too.
I think I speak for many of us here, and we just like...
I wouldn't push it, because when you hear the applause, it's like, okay, maybe.
But one of the things that, like, at least I love about you is, like, you really tap into, like, this anger that, like, we all feel about certain things that we see, and it just drives us crazy. And, you know, just one of the things I was wondering is, you know, has older age made you a little bit less angry or a little bit mellowed out?
Does older age? Just you saying that makes me want to punch you in the fucking nuts. No, I'm calm now. No, old age. Wow.